Welcome back to StitchPhiles. Ooh, I'm peaking. As a man, I'm peaking.
Congratulations.
So I guess that testosterone supplement's paying off.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Ooh, I have stories about that.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. So welcome back. This is our first episode back since Thanksgiving break, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we took a break 2 weeks ago.
No, we've had podcasts out, though.
Yes.
But we haven't done one.
Well, yes.
Here we go
If you're
again.
listening to this,
it
we're
came
back.
out.
Yeah.
What? We're back, baby. Come on. Come on, say it.
The Charlotte show was the last show that we recorded. So now we're back in our
Go ahead.
words
Go
are
ahead.
hard.
Yeah.
Luxurious Archdale Studio.
Studio, exactly.
With our, are these still flashing? Yeah, they are. Yeah. Look at this. Yeah, there's ghosts in our lights. I can't fix them.
After this, there's a disco. We're going to have a disco.
Yeah.
They're going to hang the ball and turn the lights on and sing disco songs.
I'll be leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm Brandon.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Santa Claus. You didn't know.
If you're
Bob couldn't
watching.
make it.
Yeah.
If you're watching, I have on a Santa hat. And I'm taking on the persona of Santa Claus today. So there'll be nothing but good news coming from jolly old St. Bob right now.
St.
Because I'm in
Bob.
a festive mood. And we got 2 weeks till Christmas.
About that.
Today's the 9th. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When this comes out
Yeah.
On the 5th.
on the 15th, it'll be
Wow.
10 days to Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That math checks out.
Thank you. Never was my strong suit. So anyway, we're going to do a year in review for Barudan, right? For 2020. I have a special sound.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style?
Name the movie. Back
to the Future.
Yeah. I
Yes.
thought it was fitting. Yeah. So we're going to talk about the ups and downs of the year from a business standpoint, from everything from shipping delays to possibly some teasers of stuff coming out, correct?
Yes, possibly.
Okay.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We
Maybe,
can't
yeah.
confirm or deny
Yeah.
at this point.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All
But
right.
there will be some. We'll touch on it a little bit
Maybe.
without giving away too much because we want it to be a surprise.
Okay. So stay tuned.
Please.
And shout out to the Atlanta Braves, 2021 World Series champions. Yeah. Because I didn't get to say that because the World Series was still going on last time. So.
Man, it has been that long.
I know.
It has been forever since we did a podcast. I was looking forward to it this morning. I'm like, I even put on a clean shirt because I figured
I
the people
showered.
watching. Did you?
Yeah.
Brandon and I both are happy you did that. So
It's not my week to shower, so I will next week.
yeah, well,
All right, first on the agenda, what do we got? Recap.
we thought we'd do a little recap of the shows that we did.
Yeah, because it was the first one back.
All 3 of them.
Yeah, but it had been 19 months since a show. Is that right?
Had it been that long?
The math
Let's go with
checks
that. Let's
out
go with
for
that.
That sounds a long time.
that sounds like a long time. The past 2 years have felt like one,
It,
right?
It has. It's been
And-
very weird.
and like a decade.
Yeah.
I think 19. That sounds.
Long
It
Beach
was
was the last.
January 2021 was the last show.
And then our first one was Atlantic City this
In
year.
August.
In August, yeah. So a year and
19 months. Is that?
I think so.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we're gonna say
no
it
one
is.
checked that. No one checked that.
It's been 19 years since we got a show. Yeah, so that was the first one back. So
And that was your first
Yeah.
show as a Barudan employee officially, right?
yeah. I guess I'm on the payroll. So
It's official now.
yeah,
Is your what do you call it? Your
bicentennial.
no, I can't think of the word.
Anniversary?
No, what is it when your trial? What do they call it?
I don't know.
Your trial period?
Well, we always have a
Probation.
probationary
Yeah.
period for 90 days. You get 90 days probationary period.
Yeah.
So is it up?
If you want me to do more math, I think my probationary period is 19 months.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, it's up.
Okay. Well,
Yes, it's
yes,
official,
you're,
y'all.
You're still an employee.
I'm still here.
You haven't been fired yet. So
But the Atlantic City show, the first show, small
Well,
show,
yeah,
fun though.
It
really
was
fun.
It was my first one.
Learned a lot from Bellissimo. He's going to be at the show next year too. If you have
In Atlantic City.
in Atlantic City, yeah.
Which will be in March.
Which is in March.
Hopefully, we get back on our traditional schedule. Well, Long Beach and Atlantic City are always the same dates every year. Fort Worth kind of floats around a little bit. It's been in September. It's been in October. It kind of moves, and we got a new one, Atlanta.
Atlanta.
And
Yes.
we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, we'll go over the show schedule for next year.
You got 2 shows.
Bring them on.
Oh, yeah. After about 25 or 30 years, you'll.
Nah, they're fine.
No,
I like
shows are good. I enjoy shows too. It's the setting them up and turning them down is the hard part. But whatever.
Charlotte was easy.
Atlantic City
Yeah.
was easy too. Well, for me, I didn't
Well,
do as
that
much
was
work
the
as you guys.
easiest. Yeah, that was the easiest show, Atlantic City show, and we said this before on previous podcasts. But man, that was a piece of cake. I mean, we actually drove into the convention center.
Shout out to the union workers.
Yeah, Mike was it?
Big Mike.
Big Mike. Big
Was it
Mike's
Mike?
the man. I don't know.
That's his name.
Steve. I can't remember.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, he doesn't like us, but I like him.
I thought he was a jolly dude.
No, he's a nice guy. I'm gonna bring him some cookies.
That might get you in the door quicker.
It might cookies. So, yeah, I mean, shows after being off 19 months, we're going to go with
Allegedly.
19 months. Yeah,
Allegedly.
it was good to get back out on the show circuit and then see customers. And even though the shows were small, I think they were pretty well attended. What do you guys think? I mean, you've been to Long Beach, which is a very busy show.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see
Was
that
that
show.
was
this
that your
year.
first Atlantic City show?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so I don't know what it's like normally, or I haven't been to it in a normal year, but I really liked that show.
Atlantic City.
Yeah. Oh, that was fun.
We always have a good show there, and we always have a lot of sales from there. And we did have quite a few sales. I mean, I know you track them, but we did pretty good there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it seemed like we got a lot of orders turned in. You saw a customer or two out of your territory.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, we spend a lot of money obviously to do these shows, so we want a return on our investment. But it's not only to sell stuff, but to get out and see customers, answer their questions, let people see what's new, and I think everybody was happy to get out, just get out of the office, and well, some of us have been traveling some, but just get out and see customers, and them coming to us instead of us going to them. So
Yeah, plus you get everybody wants to see machines. That's everybody's kind of their top question. Where can I see it? And that's the place to do it if you don't have somewhere to go. So I think it was good. I mean, even the folks that come up from, there's some people that are from Atlanta and some people from Florida even that came up. That was crazy to me. I wouldn't have driven that far if I didn't have to.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, that's where, if you think about it, and they don't have a machine, where else can they see all the brands there? But all the brands weren't there, which I was a little shocked that some of our competitors weren't there. I would have thought that after, a long hiatus, not having any shows.
It's 19 months.
One was about 19 months. The people would want to get out and, do some shows. But Fort Worth, you weren't at Fort Worth, but Fort Worth was slammed for 2 days, and on Sunday it was pretty slow.
I left on Sunday, but it was slow
Yeah.
when I was there, and I was waiting for something.
There was very little traffic on Sunday, which was it Saturday?
Did it end on Sunday or Saturday?
I cannot remember.
I can't remember.
No, it ended on Sunday because I left on Monday. I always stay the day to make sure everything gets packed up. But Sunday is not always the busiest day, but there's always pretty good traffic there, decent traffic where there's enough people to talk to. It was extremely slow. But I will say that we sold 3 or 4 machines that day. The people that did come, I think they had done their shopping on Friday and Saturday, and they said, well, we're going to buy today. And they came and we wrote orders. So that was good. It's not always about the quantity of people, and you can have tons of people there, but if they don't buy anything, then, what's the point? But, we had a good sales day on Sunday. But I like talking to people, and it gets boring when there's nobody to talk to. I mean, I like
makes
you
it a
guys, but I
slow day.
talk to you guys all the time. I like to talk to customers. So
Yeah, it does make the day go by a lot quicker. I know Atlantic City, it seemed like as soon as we got there, it was like it was done. I didn't feel like there was any downtime, honestly. Maybe a 30-minute little,
Yeah.
but it was pretty jam-packed, I thought. But
and then we had Charlotte, which Friday was 2-day show, Friday and Saturday. Friday was nuts. I mean, we were so busy. Saturday wasn't so busy. It was a little bit disappointing. But the show was so small that I think you could have seen everything at that show. And this is not a knock on the show. I'm just saying it was small. I mean, a lot of exhibitors still yet, and I'm guessing because of COVID, you know, which is fine. If you don't feel comfortable attending and sending your folks there, I fully, I respect that 1,000%. But I think a lot of vendors didn't show up just because, they didn't want to travel. But it was probably about the same size as Atlantic City, wasn't it?
it was not much smaller, if at all. I mean, honestly.
But I think there was only us and one more embroidery machine company there.
Yeah.
Commercial machine. There were a couple. No, there were three. There was us and Tajima and Happy. Happy was there.
Yeah.
And then there were several of the home machines or the little brother machines were there. But we didn't do as well at that show as I thought we would have. I was surprised. We wrote some quotes. That show is more of a sign and screen printing and engraving type. If you noticed all the printers and engraving people that were there, so it's not necessarily a stitching show. Impressions is everything, you name it. And I've noticed over the years that it's becoming less and less of a stitching show.
Those printers are so cool, though.
They are.
And engravers.
There was a
all really
3D
cool
printed guitar.
Wow.
I wanted to play that thing so
I
bad.
did too. I started to ask.
Yeah, me too. But I didn't have. It looked like a Stratocaster, didn't it? Yeah, that was the one, the black one there.
They are cool.
Yeah.
They're massive. I'd like to have one.
Maybe someday.
And I
Santa?
went to the
Santa. I talked to you for a minute. I'll sit on your lap.
You may not. Write me a letter. Write me a letter,
Okay.
little boy.
I'll email you.
And I went to a Canadian show a few weeks ago up in Niagara Falls, Ontario. And we had a show up there, a Sports for Source, and it's a Canadian show. There's a dealer network of sporting goods stores, and every year they have a show up there. And this is about my 6th show up there, and it's usually it always is in Niagara Falls, Ontario, which I just like going to Niagara Falls because it's beautiful, it's pretty. I don't know where all that water comes from.
Natural sources.
Yeah, it just makes you want to go over the edge in a barrel. Makes you want to get into a barrel. and
People
go
have
over
done it.
They've done it, and they've died too.
Some
have
haven't.
lived. Some have
Yeah.
lived.
What's that boat that you ride? Queen?
Queen of Niagara?
No.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Is it the one that Jim and Pam got married on?
Yes.
How romantic. I don't know what it's called.
It's like the Queen.
Victoria? Did you just say that? I don't know.
He said Queen of the Niagara.
I just made it up. I don't know what you're talking about.
You get like
poncho.
a poncho. And
It
you
goes
ride.
under. Does it go under the falls or around the falls?
I don't think you go under. I think it would sink the boat.
It probably would.
I think you get pretty close to it and get sprayed.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called.
Well, anyway. I did a little sightseeing while I was there. I went down to the falls and took some pictures, which I went actually down to the falls, not under them. Or I went down to where the tourists hang out. I would have stayed longer, but parking in Canada is ridiculously expensive. And yeah, I paid for an hour. So I was like running around taking pictures. Anyway,
You pay by the hour?
yes, $10 an hour.
Is that euro?
No, it's Canadian.
Are they on the euro?
It's Canadian money. They got pictures of the Queen on it. No,
That boat's named after her. Whatever's on their money.
Oh, okay. Queen Victoria.
That's
I
what
don't know.
Isn't it Victoria?
I think
don't
so.
know. I don't know. Don't fact
Queen
check.
Latifah. I don't know who's on there.
Queen Latifah.
I don't know. I don't know many queens.
I think it is the Queen Latifah.
It might be. Anyway, that was a good show. We had a lot of customers there from the sporting goods industry, and we wrote some orders.
So it's strictly a sporting goods show.
Yeah, it's. I love Canadians. They're the friendliest people in the world. They'll do anything for you. But I just fascinated when they talk to each other. It's a boot.
I love when we get a call from Canada.
Yeah,
from
you can
someone.
always tell.
Yeah, they're always so nice too.
And they really are.
Yeah.
And I got several. Whoa, I knocked my microphone over. I got several people up there that I've seen over the years that always come and talk to me, and they're like, "We'd like to hear you talk." I'm like, "I like to hear you talk."
Yeah.
And you're about to do a show in Canada, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go up to. It's their impressions, same thing as the ISS show in January, and that's a big show. That's. Does my hat look okay? It looks like it's going to fall off.
That hat looks like trash, dude.
Don't knock Santa's hat. But yeah, that's a really nice show up there. It's in Toronto.
You said that's the first week of January.
First week of January every year. The only thing I don't like about it is cold. And I'm telling you, it's cold. It's so cold. I know one day we went to the show one morning. I think it was two years ago, and we got in Habib. He's the general manager up there. We got in his car and started it, and it was minus 18. Not in Celsius. It was Fahrenheit. It was 18 below zero. 18. I'm not kidding you. 18 below zero. And his car was like going. Rrr, rrr.
That's
Man, what do we want to do?
I can't.
I don't have clothes. I don't have enough clothes to wear up there.
Yeah.
No,
I just don't.
Can't
And
function.
it's miserable. But
well, they love it, I guess, or you'd leave.
well, I've asked the folks up there, won't you guys like have this thing like in the summertime? And like, yeah, we should think about doing that. And you get the calendar every year. It's first week of January. Every year. It's been like that forever. But I look forward to it. It's fun talking to the folks up there. And we always have, well, I don't know about now because it's I told you my story about getting over the border in Canada, which was a fiasco. But
Yeah, those nice Canadian people.
yeah, well, the guy was nice. He was just very adamant about some things. But anyway, he said, I'm going to let you in anyway, eh? And I'm like, thanks, eh? And so I don't know if any U.S. citizens will be going up there or not to Toronto. I hope so, because there's usually some people who come up from New York.
Yeah, I figured.
Always New York. And sometimes Ohio, they'll come up and drive up there. It's not that far. Toronto's not far from Ohio. It's about 4.5 hour drive. Actually, if you could go straight, it's not very far at all, but you have to go around the lake and to Buffalo and up that way. But I always enjoy my trips up there. People are great. People love Barudan's up there. We do pretty well up there, so that's always a fun show to do. And we got another one in Calgary, which is one of my favorite. Love Calgary. I think that's in May. I have to look and see. But that's an awesome place to go to. It's just beautiful there because there's a lot of mountains and snow, even in the summertime. Seems like it. But anyway, that's
You
the
digress.
Recap on the shows.
What's your favorite weather?
Hot. Hot weather.
That didn't make sense.
My favorite weather?
I said, where is your favorite weather?
Where?
And you said hot. I don't really care. It was because you're talking about mountains and snow.
I thought you were asking me a question.
No.
Well, I can't
Go ahead
answer
and
you.
answer.
I don't know where my favorite...
He's going to try.
I don't know. It's not Florida because it gets too hot.
It is hot there.
Right here in North Carolina. It's my favorite weather.
Yeah, you get it all.
Yeah.
Florida is hot.
You like cold weather?
I don't. But
You're
if
from Indiana.
yeah,
I mean, it
if-
gets cold up there.
Yeah, if you're gonna have cold weather, I want snow, and there hasn't been snow here for the past 2 years.
I don't want snow.
It doesn't
makes me
really
sad.
ever. It's
I
kind of.
want snow like on Christmas. I want snow,
I don't.
or don't be cold.
Well,
Don't be cold,
talk to this guy.
Santa. What if I write you a nice letter
Well,
about snow?
Where I'm from, up there in the North Pole,
Snow all
we
the time.
have snow all the time. Now, you probably don't know this, and I'll let people know. Old Santa here. I spend my
You say, "Oh God."
the rest of my time in Florida. I'm
You
down in
do.
Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen like a dozen of you.
Yeah, I put the old
I
steel
definitely
belted
have.
radials on the sleigh and just drive on down.
They're usually on the side. Those Santas I see are usually on the side of the road in Florida trying to sell like petrified alligators and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there's a few of us who do that, but there's some of us, who
I've seen
play a
it.
little golf, during the summer.
Perfect for it. All right. We're going to do the trade show schedule for next year at the end, or you want to go ahead and...
Let's talk about it right now since we're talking about trade shows.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it.
So obviously the first one that we're doing is Long Beach. That's January 21 to 23. Brandon unfortunately won't be there, but we will. We will be.
I'm kind of glad.
Why?
I don't know.
You'd like that show.
I probably would.
It's a lot. It's really busy.
I
But
guarantee
it's
you'll
good.
have customers from there
Oh, I'm sure.
because it draws from everywhere, but not enough to justify
Me going.
paying for you going.
I get it.
Also, if you guys want a code for, not you guys.
Oh,
I'm
I
not
don't
talking
know.
to you.
They're right there.
If you guys want a code for free entry, let us know.
Yeah,
for
we do
that
have
show.
them.
Yeah. And then after that's the NE Expo, maybe the NES Expo.
Yeah, I've been calling it the wrong thing for the past 20 years. I've been going to it.
It's NE,
That's a
apparently.
good little show. That's a private show.
It's in Connecticut, right?
Yep, at the Foxwoods.
Foxwoods Casino?
Yeah, it's a pretty cool place. I'm not a gambler. I don't gamble at all. I just think it's silly putting your hard-earned money into a machine or giving it. I have no qualms with anybody that wants to do it. That's your business, none of mine. But I love to watch people gamble.
We should
I
go to
love-
that thing down the...
Oh,
Wait,
the
is that
internet
still-
cafe and watch people gamble. We might get
That's
a
not what
knife
you-
stuck in us.
That's a little different. Yeah.
But the people that come to, it's just, I've seen people take $100 bills, man, and just throw it out there like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
For
And
the
not win
thrill of
anything.
the-
Billy lost,
And walk away.
what, $100? A lot.
Yeah.
Did you ever gamble at all at a casino?
No. I mean, I went to Aruba, and the people I was with, they were big gamblers. So that was the only time I tried, and I was like, what am I doing? I'm in Aruba. Like, let me go outside.
Yeah, that's not what I want to do there.
That was it for me. No,
Have you?
I don't win things like that, like we talked about.
No.
It's just
I
not.
have played slot machines a couple times just to say I did it.
That would be the one thing I would do, but I think that's one of the worst you could do.
Like your
what was
odds
it?
aren't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think blackjack. Well, Billy was
Yeah,
telling
I
us.
think
and
blackjack, the odds
Kyle,
are...
wasn't his name Kyle?
Kyle, sounds right, yeah.
They say 21 is, playing 21 is the best way to win money. I don't know.
That's blackjack.
Is that the same
Oh, is
thing?
it? I was going to say, is that the
Okay.
same game? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay. See, probably I don't gamble because I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
Yeah.
I will tell you a little story though. Me and your mom went to Las Vegas about 15 years ago, and we went on a little golf trip. And she said, "I'm taking $20 to play in the slot machine."
Oh, she won.
She won like $150 or something like that, and she put the 20 in there, and it was cash. I guess she got coins or whatever. I don't even know how that works. Pulled the lever and won like $150, and I'm like, "Holy cow! Put some more." in
See,
there.
that's
She's
the
like,
problem.
No,
Yeah.
she
You
said.
gotta
I
say it.
said I was going to play $20 till it was gone. It's gone. I got $150, and we went to dinner.
Yeah, that's if you've got the wherewithal and the discipline to do that, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
And she did.
People
And
go,
I was begging her. I'm like, "You got a hot hand. You come on, let's play some more.
You got a hot
You got a hot hand. You're pulling that lever, woman. Let's go."
She's a smart lady.
I don't know if she's married to me, but that day she was smart. So
Well,
she's gambled in other ways, has she
Yeah,
not?
Exactly. Exactly.
after that casino, we'll be at the ones in Atlantic City again in March.
Yep.
Hopefully, we can find a restaurant without walking through all
Oh
of them.
my gosh. I think, that was a dark mark on the whole.
That was crazy. That's
Everyone
fun
was in
though, man.
tears, crawling. It'll be fine.
Yep. But that show's early. Well, it's when it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because
March. Yeah.
this one was way late, it'll be cold there too. I'm not looking forward to that.
It is miserable there and
Windy.
It was so nice having it there in August because
It was
you could wear
hot.
shorts and a t-shirt, and then you saw how they left the back doors open, and I've complained about this before.
It's going to be freezing.
It is. I have been there before, and they leave those doors open when it's the temperature's been like 25 degrees and wind blowing 2,000 miles an hour.
Wow.
And you're in there, I mean, literally bundled up with gloves setting up that show. I will tell you, though, the past 2 times I did that show, the weather up there has been a little better than normal. But it can get really cold up there in March.
Yeah, you probably just jinxed yourself.
And we're going to have a 6-head at that show,
Mm-hmm.
and we can thread it here. Take it. So we're not threading with our numb fingers.
I'm not sure.
Oh, you're going to have it shipped there?
Yeah, because I may go and get it and bring it down here just so we can thread it.
Yeah.
Instead of shipping it up there. Because when you ship machines to the show, you never know when they're going to get there. I mean, you know this with Fort Worth. Man, we had a time getting our equipment.
Yeah.
And I think Long Beach can be that way too. Were you there? No, you weren't there the year they lost one of our crates. I don't think you were there at Fort Worth.
No, but we had an issue.
Yeah, I heard Jamie on the phone talking to somebody about like the truck tried to drop them off or something, and
There was
They didn't accept the shipment for whatever reason, and then we had to wait around for it. Yeah, but we got it.
Yeah, I mean, you always get stressed out because you have to uncrate them, which you know about uncrating, and you do too, and you got to set everything up. And I don't mind uncrating a machine at all. Doesn't bother me a bit. It's kind of fun because you can take a hammer and knock them.
Yeah.
But I hate threading machines. I hate it. And
I don't. I kind of like it.
in Long Beach,
But not with frozen hands.
no.
yeah, it's fine for like a single head, but like my eyes go crossed after one head. It's like I can't see the needle. I can't. It's just like you're fumbling in the dark.
Well, you're old.
You
want Santa Claus to bring you some new eyeballs or some new
I'm gonna
glasses?
take
You
Santa
need
Claus
some
out in
new
the parking lot.
glasses, Santa Claus.
Yeah, and
Remember
hearing
you looking
aids.
at me yesterday like this?
Yeah, I mean, I rarely wear my glasses in the office because I can see far away. Okay, I mean, you're a little fuzzy, you know. Well, maybe, I know who you are. I don't get you mixed up for her or Jamie.
That would be.
But it's this the close-up thing that just drives me crazy, and I can't understand that. But I had my glasses on because I was working on this. I was working on this machine. I set the timing on it, and I had my glasses on so I could see up close. And she walks up to me, and I looked at her over my glasses, and she just thought that was the funniest thing in the world.
Yes.
Couldn't help it. That's what Santa does. Santa Claus does that.
Yeah, I think bifocals are in my near future.
Oh, I hate them. I literally hate them. But I can't do without them.
I'm gonna fight it.
No, you wear contact lenses, so you'll be wearing readers, because you're gonna be like me. Because let me tell you what's going to happen.
Don't say that.
No, you'll be proud to be like me. Listen to me.
Hey, everybody, I ain't proud.
I wore contact lenses, and my up close sight started getting bad. I had to wear reading glasses, and I had reading glasses everywhere.
Because you can't keep up with them.
Yeah, I can't. I had them next to my recliner.
Each station
at home.
you go
I had
to.
them in the bathroom. I had them next to the bed. I would keep because I'd get the dollar ones at the dollar store. So, I lost my train of thought. What was I going to tell you? Oh, so when I got to where I couldn't wear contact lenses,
How does that happen?
that I couldn't. My eyes got so
couldn't see
dry.
this-
They
your
were so
eyes to put
dry
them in?
and scratchy. I wasn't making enough saliva in my eyes. What do you
That's
call
what
it?
it is.
What do you call it?
Somebody wasn't licking my eyeball enough.
Yeah, you know the juice.
I juice.
I could wear them for like 4 or 5 hours, and I was wanting to claw my eyeballs out, man. I couldn't wait to get those things out. So anyway, I was relegated to wearing glasses. I'm like, okay. But then it's like, well, heck, I've got to take off these glasses and put, you know what I'm saying? So my doctor said, well, you got to do I'm like, I am not doing bifocals. I used to watch my dad cock his head back and read the paper. I'm not going to be that guy.
You're that guy.
I'm that guy.
Yeah. There needs to be a better way for bifocals.
The nice thing about this conversation is I think it appeals to a lot of our audience.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Sarah?
I'm just saying.
You're getting to that age to where it's starting to get fuzzy up close, right?
Watch out.
No,
I'll tell you when I'm at that age.
no,
and I'm at that age.
You start moving things in and out, Well, I mean, I used to watch my dad. He would read the paper and he'd like stick his arms out, or that's when he was in his 50s, I guess, 40s or 50s. And I'm like, what? I said, what's wrong with you? And he said, oh, you'll find out one of these days. I'm like, you're nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the phones and laptops have made things
Well, that's the other thing. That's the other thing too.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I'm in front of a computer screen, you know.
Yeah.
That's horrible for your eyes.
I can't tell you. I can't even read
Blue light
quote
glasses
works.
have changed my
Oh yeah, I
life.
use them. I do. I put them on.
I can definitely tell the difference. I
Is
used
it
to
too
get
late for me?
headaches all the time.
No, that all that does is help you, like, because you're looking at a screen. Just I've got like
It
5
just
pairs
filters
of
like
them.
the light.
Yeah, it
Can
keeps
you
your
tell-
eyes from getting
Can you
tired.
tell them my eyes or my glasses are blue light?
I can.
They have
No.
like a blue like sheen.
Those aren't your regular glasses?
They are these are what I wear all the time now because I'm always looking at a screen pretty much.
Yeah.
Don't you wear contacts?
Sometimes. Anyway,
Okay.
everyone protect your eyes.
Yeah.
Treat your
All right.
eyes
I don't know how we got off on this tangent, but
This portion of the show is brought to you by Lens Crackers.
exactly.
Use promo code Barudan for 50% off your glasses.
No, if as I've gotten older, I've gotten fatter. I've lost my hair and I've lost my vision. If I could pick one, if Santa Claus would bring me one thing for Christmas, it would be
Perfect.
my
vision.
eyeballs. I don't care
Really?
about the hair. I don't care about being a fat guy. I just wish I could have my eyeballs. That's Santa. Where are you? Give me my eyeballs.
Dear
back.
Santa.
It's so aggravating. I was setting a timing on this machine yesterday, and I was getting so ticked off. I don't know if you guys heard me under my breath.
Why do you think I didn't come over here?
Brandon comes over here. What you doing there? I'm like,
He said I'm setting the timing. I was
And
like,
it's
back
not
over
that-
to my cubicle.
something that should take you 5 minutes to do. I even pulled my phone out and put it on magnifier so I could see. I can't see how close the needle is to the hook point.
I know.
It's blurred, and it is so frustrating. I mean, it just makes me. Oof. No,
Makes me growl.
It's like when you get older, it's like stuff starts falling apart, and I don't like it. But
That's how it goes, man. That's
Yeah.
life.
It's just
Santa,
part of life.
Santa, bring
If
me
you're
some
out there.
eyeballs. You know what? I would just take one good eyeball. One. Well, I don't want to lose my other one. One really like a super eyeball.
You'd look really cool with an eye patch.
Would I?
Yeah.
With my Santa hat? Anyway, this is getting off way off on a tangent.
No way. Well, it's been a while. We've got to catch up.
It has been a while. And we didn't have a whole lot to talk about. I'm like, this won't be 10 minutes, and then we're already at 32.
We've talked about
anything.
We've talked about corrective vision for 27 minutes. What's the next show, Sarah?
So
What's after that?
after Atlantic City, Atlanta, which is a new one for
Yeah.
me. I haven't done Atlanta.
I
Brandon
am-
will be there.
Absolutely. And I will have perfect vision and perfect hearing.
Well, this is going to be a treat for me because let me tell you why. And you wonder, well, why? I'm going to tell you why.
I want to know why.
No, we had done that show at the Cobb Galleria, which is in Smyrna. I think it's Smyrna.
It is.
right across the street from the Braves
The
baseball
new,
stadium.
the new stadium.
Cobb Galleria is what it's called in Smyrna. We did it there for years. We used to do the Bobbin Show in the it's called the World Congress Center.
That's where
downtown.
I have been.
Yeah. Now that thing is huge.
Yeah.
The World Congress Center, and we used to do the Bobbin Show there every year. Except we did it in Florida for a couple of years too. But anyway, it's the Bobbin Show was there. That show that you and I can't say textile or something like that.
Textile.
We've done it there
Textile?
a couple times.
Textile. That's why it's
Oh,
hard.
like tech
Textile.
style.
Tech.
Like computer tech.
Yes. Textile.
Yes.
Textile.
Textile.
Not textile.
That is ridiculous.
Textile.
Guys, if you're listening, we know that you're listening. Change name.
We did Spisa there. We used to do a lot of shows in Atlanta, and I don't know what happened.
Yeah, there
to
used to be a
Atlanta,
lot of shows in
but
Atlanta.
it got to where nobody came, and I don't know why. It's
He just lost his hearing.
I did just lose my hearing. Santa eyeball hearing. It's weird how these shows, like Florida, used to be awesome for shows. The Tampa show was one of the best shows. It was almost like Long Beach when we did.
And there
Tampa.
was some in the convention center in Orlando.
Yeah, and those were good. And I don't know what happened. Long Beach has stayed good. Atlantic City stayed good, and Fort Worth has stayed good. But those are the only 3 shows that are really you can count on every year to be a very good show. And, I know we have fussed at the show people, why don't you go here, here, or here? And I see their point. I mean, I know they have to sign contracts, but, they kept trying in Florida. We tried Miami. They haven't been back to Tampa. And I do know that some of these cities, it's very expensive for them to get convention center space. And I get that. I understand that. Because if we keep telling them to go to this town and they go there and they have to pay an exorbitant fee to rent the hall, we're going to have to pay for that.
Yeah.
So why are you laughing at me?
I'm not laughing at you.
You're laughing at my hat, aren't you?
No, I just burped and I was so worried that you guys heard it.
Oh, no. I will. Let me timestamp this. 35:33. I'm going to boost it.
You're looking at me laughing.
It shocked me and I was like, oh my.
Okay, well, at least you didn't.
It's all that La Croix.
If you vomit on the table, we'll notice.
Okay.
So anyway.
Well, you got to think too, as a company, like companies have to pay to go to these shows. Yeah, so you have to sort of pick and choose. You can't just blow your whole budget doing all these shows all year long. I mean.
Yeah, they can't just be in like a nice city. I mean, they are nice cities. I wasn't saying these aren't nice cities.
What are you trying to say about these cities?
Love these cities. Always have a good time in these cities. If you're from these cities, love them. But yeah, I can see where it would be a tough situation to try to make everyone happy. And I'm sure they have places that they want
Well,
to
I mean, we used to do a show in Boston. It was a really good show. It wasn't that was back in the 90s. Boston was a very good market because people from New England would come. And then when they started doing the Atlantic City show, people started going to the Boston show and they would come down to Atlantic City. So they dropped Boston, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But Boston was always fun. It's a fun town to go to because of the history, and I always like walking around down around the water, and the food's good up there. You got good seafood restaurants, Boston cream pie.
I love their Boston baked beans.
I don't even know. Boston baked beans. I don't even know if that stuff comes from there.
I don't either. Everybody's pissed at us right now.
They are. But they've tried different places, and I mean I tend not to be too critical on them because I know how tough it is, and you got to look at renting a space, and they're taking a big chance by renting this convention center space and hoping people want to come.
Right.
So.
Hoping you have vendors, and then hoping you have people that attend.
People come. And then we get mad at them because the people don't come, and I don't think it's their fault. I don't know. I don't have the answer to it.
Yeah. And
I'm Santa Claus. I should know. But
anyway, Atlanta's coming next year.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to Atlanta. Downtown Atlanta's pretty cool. I guess it still is. I'm hoping it is.
I hear so many good things about it. I'm really excited.
The traffic drives me insane, but it is a cool town.
We'll stay downtown where we can walk. I mean, there's good restaurants, and when we did the Bobbin show, we stayed in Buckhead and we ride Marta down, which always took a little bit of time, but we'll figure it out. But anyway, I'm looking forward to going to Atlanta. It's going to bring back a lot of good memories of Bobbin shows past, and I think they're making a pretty good choice to go to Atlanta. Let's see how it does.
Yeah,
and agreed. That's in May. I don't know if I said that or not. And then we plan on having a 6 head, a Pro 3, and an XL2 at all those shows except the NE Expo.
Right.
And then after that is Charlotte. In September, we won't have the 6 head. We won't have space for it, but we'll have the XL2 and the Pro 3.
Yep.
And then after that is Fort Worth in September to October. It's at the very end. And then we'll have the 6 head, Pro 3, and XL2.
Fort Worth is after Charlotte?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's strange.
Yeah, it's like a week after.
Yeah, because it was...
Yeah. Charlotte's always been the last show of the year for us. So, again, I said a while ago, they moved Fort Worth around. Yeah. So, I don't know if they've ever done Fort Worth in the spring. I know Florida would go from the spring to the winter. They moved Orlando all over the place, I guess, trying to find a time when
there's not a hurricane.
Yeah, we had 2 of them.
True.
We had one. Well, me and your mother and Earl drove back. We had to drive back because we got ran out of there because of a hurricane. And you talking about a fiasco? I mean, they told everybody to evacuate, so we were in all that I-95 traffic. It took us forever just to get to Savannah. Anyway,
I would have rode it out, man.
the hurricane, it never really did anything.
That's what I would just want.
But
I want to be in
you
one.
But they didn't know. I mean, they did the right thing by telling people to evacuate. But I wish we would have left sooner. But anyway, and then it got canceled.
Yeah.
2 years? No,
I think it was 2 years ago.
2018.
Yes.
Because there was
Yes.
no 2019. It got canceled.
Yeah. Okay.
It did. It was in the fall. It was during hurricane season.
Yes.
It got completely canceled. I can't remember what hurricane came up through there. But anyway, and it didn't do as much damage as they thought, which I'm glad. I'm thankful for that. Anyway, tangent.
Tangents. Yeah. Is there something that you wanted to hint about at one of these?
Are you talking to Santa Claus or are you talking to...
Talk to Santa.
Yeah,
Santa
I'm
would be the
talking to
one with the
Santa.
news.
You're going to be really surprised at what you get for Christmas this year. No, let's talk about, we can jump into 2020, what we're talking about 2022 shows, but what's new coming from us maybe, we'll hint around about that. And the first thing I want to talk about is networking is going to go through a lot of positive changes. We've updated our LAM. It's got a new name. It's going to be called BNet is what we're calling it. It's not available yet. It'll probably be out in March or April. We're going to show the new software. It's actually in testing right now. We have some customers that are testing it. And our chief engineer, Thaddeus Badowski, we're going to get Thad on this show. I'll talk to him today. He's going to explain networking because...
He said he would never
he's
be
the only
on.
person. He said he would. He's going to be on. He's going to
Live action.
We may get him on
We
at
should
the.
surprise him with a live show. Oh yeah. Long Beach.
Well, we can't do Long
Oh, yeah,
Beach
we
because we
can't
don't have
do
our
it. You
engineer.
Well,
You gotta run this thing.
I would
we
screw this up.
We could just invite Brandon. There's time, Brandon.
All you gotta do is say, "We gotta go." I'd be like, "All right."
Yeah, it'd be horrible going to Long Beach in the middle of January.
Yeah, it's fine. No, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Move on. We'll move on.
Anyway, our networking is going to be updated. I can't divulge a whole lot, but there's some really high tech stuff that I'm not sure I understand everything about it. But
No, but it is really cool when Thad shows you and tries to explain it. It's pretty cool.
yeah,
A
and
lot of capabilities.
there are a lot of capabilities, and Thad is good at it. We're going to get him on here at some point in time. We may have to remote him in from Cleveland.
You think he's got holographic technology? He could pop up
yeah.
right here.
Hey, Thad, probably so.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Thad's he's a
Tupac did
technology
that, like at
guru.
Woodstock or something.
After he died.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Thad's still alive, so that's good.
Well, I know. I'm just saying the technology's there.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to be showing that at Long Beach.
Too bad and
We're
Tupac.
going to be having
We're showing it at Long Beach.
live demonstration. I didn't tell you this yet. I was going to talk to you about it. Yeah, I'm sorry.
This is news to me.
Yeah,
He's talking to you about it right now.
You're the trade show goddess, and you should have known. But Thad and I were talking about it this morning.
Vinny called me a Barudan princess.
Did he?
Yes.
I would be a goddess and a princess.
But a Barudan princess is just so funny to me.
He's never called me anything nice.
Oh,
Who?
Vinny.
Vinny.
Oh, he's called me a lot. It had been nice. Anyway, we got that coming, and I'm really excited about that because it's got an entirely new dashboard, a new look. It's got some stuff in it that Japan put in there that we didn't even ask for. So I'm really excited about that because we've got a lot of networking customers out there, especially some of our larger, big accounts that use it to send designs. But they're going to have the ability to do some customization on their end. If you get a chance to come to Long Beach, come by the booth and get a demo on it. So we're going to have you and I have to look for a TV. So
Okay.
Walmart's got them.
well, we want to have a
Walmart.
screen there.
Heard of it?
Make a note of that.
It's a mom and pop shop.
Well, it started out that way.
It did. Sam Walton.
The other thing is I got to be careful about this. You may see at the Long Beach show, you may see a new machine. Did I say too much?
No.
I don't know,
think that's-
Santa.
Well,
You said you may see a new machine. You might
You
not.
may not.
Yeah, you may not, but you may.
You might see me and you might not.
Exactly. So, yeah, we got something pretty exciting on the machine side. A configuration that some people have asked for, and that's all I'm going to say. Come and see it.
Right.
Actually, we've got some coming in from Japan. We've already ordered some, but it's going to be a little bit different. I think you'll be surprised to see what it is. So I was surprised when Japan said, "Hey, look what we made." So here we go.
There's something you knew nothing about. Surprise.
Yeah. So I'll leave it at that. We may do another like a quick pick on it. Maybe you can throw it into the video, like a real, like a flash.
Oh yeah, like just
Could you
it's
do
like
that?
well, I won't reference that. Yeah, absolutely. I can
we'll
do that.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're going to do it though, because it ain't
Brandon
here.
will figure it out.
Don't you have some pictures of it?
I do.
I don't. I'll put it in the video. Check out the video. Links below. Yeah, it'll be like a free, like a.
Like you've probably already seen it and you don't even know.
Right. You're like, well, did I? It's like all those subliminal messages in Disney movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be like,
Was that?
did I see that in a, what, in the, yeah, that's what'll happen.
Well, when you see it,
It'll be live.
in the flesh, you'll say, "I've seen that."
Yeah.
That's what you're referencing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, those are two new things for next year that we know for sure. And if you get a chance to come to Long Beach, please stop by the booth and talk to us. See it. See the new stuff. We're going to have a narrow field 6. You already said that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She went over the details.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to mention since we're talking about the trade shows, you want to mention the design stuff?
Sure. So we've been
Is that
talking,
a good time to do it?
Yeah.
What a segue.
Yeah, what a segue. We've been talking about this as an idea for a while because I think it's really exciting to bring in some digitizers and people outside of this little group. So if you are a digitizer, if you dabble in the digitizing, we have this call out to digitizers for large or high stitch count embroidery designs. So if you want to submit some sort of design, you can do that by emailing us at barudanstitchphiles@gmail.com, and we'll sew it at the shows.
I was looking for that one.
Yeah, we have one right here that was submitted.
You want to show it?
No.
It's not done. It's not done.
It almost is.
It almost is. It's got 20 more minutes. It's got 20 more
In
minutes.
20 minutes, y'all will be done.
But the design needs to be at least 90,000 stitches. So we're looking for something big. It'll probably be on like tote bags or sweatshirts, that kind of thing. And the subject can be anything appropriate. We will have to get into what that means. You guys know. No more.
You think everybody knows?
Colors, obviously.
Does everybody know what appropriate means?
I think you know. And if you're questioning it, then probably not.
Yeah, if your grandma can't look at it, and if your grandma doesn't approve, then you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah,
I don't
good
know. I know
bar.
some pretty raunchy grandmas.
Yeah, that's true. You kind of.
But yeah,
don't care
if
anymore,
your 90-year-old grandma, if she approves of it, then it's okay. If she looks at it and says, "Well, that's of the devil," you probably shouldn't do it.
Right.
Okay.
Also, we got a call yesterday of someone wanting a digitizer, wanting like contact information for a good digitizer. So
I gave out 4 today.
did you really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be nice to find someone new this way, you know,
Yeah,
and
it's-
be able to say, we've seen this work firsthand. It's really good.
Yeah.
And like we sew it at our own shows.
Yep.
So submit if you want to.
Yeah. I don't think I'm speaking out of turn when I say like the web is saturated with digitizers and sometimes you don't know what you get. So
Yeah. We get emails.
Yeah.
Mass emails saying $5 for a.
Oh, I get.
Oh
them
my gosh, so
at least
many.
at least one or two a week.
Yeah.
yeah, so it would be nice to have like a data bank for people to,
Yeah.
hey, these are quality people that,
Yeah, I mean, if we can help our customers too, and I was kind of off in la land there for a minute. I was thinking
I
about all
noticed.
these presents I got to deliver. How am I going to get this done? But did you say that they can have their business cards there?
I don't know if I said that, but
Okay.
yes.
you didn't say that, but you can say it now.
Okay.
Yeah, if I guess it's just if we plan on showing that design,
Yeah.
we'll contact you and ask for your business cards,
Yep.
and we'll give them out at the shows because we want people to know that it's your work, and we want
I
to
think
promote
that's cool.
your business. I think it's really cool too.
Yeah, it was Sarah's idea, and I think it was a really good idea.
Thanks.
I didn't like it at first.
I know, I could tell, and then I kept bringing it up over and over, just like casually.
Well, it's not.
You got to wear them down.
Yeah.
That's
It's
what you
kind of
gotta do.
funny. She mentioned it to me a couple times. I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea. And I just let it go. I didn't get too excited. And she came to me another time. And I'm like, oh, jeez, man.
She's not going to let this go.
Hound me to the end of the world. I'm like, all right, yeah, we'll do it. But you're doing it. I'm not messing with it. You do it. You figure it out. Which she always does. But once she convinced me, I'm a pretty easy person to get along with, but you do have to, if I'm not on board, if you can convince me, I will get on board and I will back you 1,000%. But if I don't get on board, I'm probably going to ignore you. And you guys know that. You guys know that.
I've been ignored plenty of times.
You've been ignored for 41 years, so. But I don't know why I wasn't on board in the beginning.
No, I think it's a great idea.
But it is a good idea. And I am on board. I'm 1,000% on board. I think it's a good idea.
I hope you guys send in submissions because I want to see them. Not
Yeah.
you. Again, I'm not talking to you. Why are you looking at me? I'm talking to you.
Me? Yeah. I've already sent mine in.
Oh, yes.
And it wasn't appropriate. It was not appropriate.
Yours didn't make the cut.
Did not.
Well, it wasn't
Like
that
it was made on
wasn't-
an Etch-a-Sketch.
It wasn't that it wasn't a good design. It was inappropriate.
Yeah. I can guarantee that. Hey, y'all, stitch this.
No, but we have one, which is on our machine, and I got to tell you this, which is perfectly fine. And this design that we have is 150,000 stitches, and it took, what did I tell you, 3 hours?
3 hours and 45 minutes.
And I had the machine slow down a little bit because we're here in the office. But we could probably do it in 3 hours if we put the machine on high speed.
Turbo.
Put it on warp speed. But it is fantastic. And I'm not going to give away who did it. But
No, but dragons are really cool.
we like dragons.
Like send in
Dragons.
Dragons are not inappropriate unless the dragon's doing something inappropriate.
Right.
We
Would
Right.
biting the head off of like a.
No.
Is that okay?
It depends on what the
If somebody
animal
did,
is.
if somebody
Not
did,
an animal, a person.
Oh, yeah, that's inappropriate.
Oh, okay.
if somebody did a portrait of Ozzy Osbourne biting off a bad head, I would be with that. I
Okay.
love Ozzy. That would be so cool. But I wouldn't show it at the show because little kids would come sometimes. That would freak them out. And grannies come. That would freak them out.
Well, yeah. Submit your all that said. Submit your designs.
Yeah, please do. And you know what?
And there's no limit if you want to send 3.
Yeah.
Send 3.
And we'll use them probably at some point if we all say, hey, it's not that it's not your ability as much it is, does it fit the kind of little theme thing that we're doing? It's
Yeah.
not, so again, keep that in mind. But we need cap designs too, if you want to do a cap design. And I know cap designs are hard to do because we require at least about 28 to 30,000 stitches, so we don't have to bring so many caps with us.
Yeah.
So caps is something that we've always kind of done in-house or taken care of ourselves. But if you think you have a cap design that you want to submit, throw it in there. You know, we might be able to take parts of it and use it for something else if it's okay with you. And so I'm just the cap designs are always the hardest thing to do because you only have so much room to do something on, and you have to do a lot of stitches.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to, I don't know, to be creative on a cap, in my opinion. That's the hardest thing to do. I just cringe when I have to think of a new cap design. But if you've got something, preferably with foam, puffy foam, we definitely sew foam at the shows. So, don't be afraid to submit that either. So,
And the details of that are on our Instagram.
yeah.
If you want the specs.
Yeah, or give us a call. We'll tell you what
Yeah.
we want.
All right, what else?
Don't call me. I'll tell you. Send me inappropriate dragon pictures. Should have seen my locker when I was in high school. I had inappropriate dragon
Dragons
pictures
all
everywhere. I didn't, folks.
Let's talk a little bit
Relax.
about, looking back on 2021, and I know we are all over the place on this.
It doesn't
on
matter. This is the
podcast.
last one of the year, y'all.
I know, but from a
We're
business
barely
perspective,
hanging on.
we
Just
are.
everyone, I think. Everyone has had a
We're kind of giddy for some reason.
couple years.
Yeah.
Couple.
I'm not. I'm tired.
Well, I know why you're tired.
I don't know why I'm tired.
Oh.
Move on.
Okay.
What you got?
Let's talk about business a little bit. You know, we've had a really good year business-wise as far as people buying machines. We have been very blessed that people have stuck with us even through all these, shipping delays. But again, Japan's making these things as fast as they can. It's just, again, and I'm going to beat this horse until it dies, and I hope how soon it dies.
And then a dragon eats it.
A dragon will eat. An inappropriate dragon can do whatever he wants to.
You don't want to see that.
No, probably not.
However, if you can digitize it.
But yeah, the good is, business is good, and we're very thankful that business is good. Thank you to all our customers, all our future customers, folks that are waiting on machines. Thank you for sticking with us. We're doing the best we can, and I will tell you, Jamie, who's out sick today, does a phenomenal job at getting the machines shipped out the door as fast as she can, and she deserves a huge pat on the back. So whenever they get into Cleveland, they literally get off the truck, and it's 2 or 3 days later they go right back out the door. So it's
sometimes sooner.
Sooner. It's amazing how quick she gets this done. And I shout out to her and John and the people up in Cleveland who get these things. John has to unload them, and then Jamie sends him the order. The folks that are waiting, that have their deposits in, that are next in line to get that machine, John gets it right back out the door. So, trust me when I say we are getting these things out as fast as we possibly can. All of us were up in the warehouse back in August? No.
It was probably August.
July. We were up there in July.
Oh, yeah. We did
I don't remember.
Yeah. And it was empty.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that. We did the uncrated video up there.
Did, yeah.
And there was there were a couple 15 heads that hadn't gone out the door yet, but I've never seen it completely nothing empty other than parts, parts and stuff. But yeah, thanks for bearing with us. That's the good news. The bad news is, it doesn't look like there's any let up to these shipping issues. We've tried some different things, and I think I mentioned this in a couple other podcasts. Is we're trying to stay away from the port of LA, which seems like that's where the bulk of the congestion is. So we're bringing them into Vancouver, Canada. We've brought some into Houston, Texas. We're bringing some in over on the East Coast, which is very expensive. But it does seem like even with the cruise through the Panama Canal and through there, it does seem like they're getting in quicker than the ones coming through the port of LA, or the port of Long Beach, or any West Coast port. So we're bringing them into Canada. We're putting them on a train, and they get railed into Chicago, and Chicago to Cleveland. So it's a long journey for these machines and these containers, but. Please understand. I know a lot of people get frustrated. Customers are getting frustrated. I certainly understand that, and it causes me a lot of sleepless nights because I don't like customers being happy, and we want you to get your machine. What'd I say?
Being happy.
Maybe I don't want to be happy. That was inappropriate.
Yeah, get together, Santa.
Okay. No, we want customers to be happy, and I take this stuff personally, even though I can't do anything about it. So thank you for sticking with us. I don't know how long this is going to last, but as of right now, in the next 2 or 3 months, it does not seem to be getting any better. So, and I just, if you want a machine, you're thinking about it, and you're looking at getting one really, really quickly, and it's not only Barudan, it's affecting everybody. So I would get my deposit in and get on the list.
Don't get on the naughty list.
Yeah, don't do that.
See what I did there.
But overall, it's been a really good year for us at Barudan, and again, we appreciate the support. We appreciate the business.
Yeah, ditto. And had something. Had something lost it. Yeah. Anything else?
Well, I mean, what are our plans? What are our plans for 2022? StitchPhiles. We believe it or not, I know these are very professional podcasts.
Are they?
And yes, very regimented in the way they're put together. we put a lot of thought into
And
these.
we're not saying that. Other people are saying that.
Yeah.
That's what we hear.
Have we heard that?
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
been
we've heard
hearing
that.
that.
Yeah, we wouldn't toot our own horns.
No.
But we're trying to come up with even better content. I know it's hard to get better than what we're doing, but
It's tough. The man's in a Santa Claus hat. Come on.
but we want to get more. You guys seem to like interviews with business people and other things. It's just this last quarter, these last few weeks have been really busy for us, haven't they? I mean, we haven't been able to do podcasts. I've been traveling some. You've been traveling some.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Didn't you say you silenced that?
He doesn't know
I
how to
did.
do it.
It's
He
Robert,
didn't even know
it's
his.
Robert Grundy.
Well, he's not important.
I ended him. I'll call him back, but he's trying to call me.
Hold on, folks. We'll be right back.
I lost my train of thought. What was the?
Podcast guests.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. We got
professional.
some more guests lined up. There's some people I've talked to. We want to get James Timmons on here from Wilcom. Let him do some Wilcom stuff. Who else? Small business. You're Robert Elrod down in Florida. I'd like to get him on here.
Predecessor.
He wants to get on here. Yeah. And he's got he's a medium-sized business now. He grew from
Yeah,
a
he
couple
has.
machines to where he's got quite a few. So getting Robert on here, talk to him. He's been in industry for a long, long time. It's all he's ever done, really, since he was like 17 or 18 years old. So to get his perspective on things and how the industry has changed, the machinery has changed, how he's doing as a medium-sized business in this, I don't want to say this economy, because the economy seems to be okay, I guess, and trying to get help and trying to get product to sew has been the big issue this year. But yeah, anything else you guys would like to see? I know we were talking about doing some more how-to videos with John Kuhn back on here. John's
Yeah, I have
always a
all
good
the.
guy.
We shot quite a bit in Charlotte that I've just got to put together. I haven't had time. So
Yeah.
when I get time on.
Yeah, our business has been good, and we just we've been busy. I know, Sarah, you were saying how the phones were like ringing off the hook here lately. So
This morning too.
yeah,
It has been.
yeah, I was on the phone and answering emails this morning, and answering questions. So, but yeah, we want if you guys have any ideas you would like to see for future podcasts or any topics that you would like to see, just email us where or
Barudan StitchPhiles.
The Barudan
At
StitchPhiles.
gmail.com.
email.com. Let us know.
I can't remember that. For the
I
life
can't
of
either.
me.
I never can because I never send an email there.
Yeah,
Makes
you
sense.
should.
Does that make sense? Maybe I should email.
Yeah, you should start just sending your inner monologue.
I should.
Get it all out.
Nobody. No.
We can just
nobody
delete
read
it. We don't have to
Yeah.
read it.
Just know that you got out of your system, and then we just delete it. Yeah, it's a good idea.
It's like a
Okay.
therapy.
Alrighty.
I need therapy.
Yeah, it's
Is
good
that-
for you.
Is that it? Is that all we got?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's it.
We're gonna call this the Christmas edition. When's this coming out?
When it's live, it's live. 15th, I believe.
Yes, December 15th.
Okay, and we're not doing it. This will be off for 2021.
Yeah, this is the last podcast of the year.
Yeah, we're going to take a Christmas break and a New Year's break. Normally it would come out like the 27th,
Something like that Wednesday. Yeah.
but we're not going to do one that week. We're going to get a fresh start, fresh ideas, fresh perspective.
We'll be back in 2022 to give you our resolutions, and that's it.
That's it. That's literally
Yeah, that's it. We're just going. It'll be like 5 minutes, like
This
whatever
one was going to be.
yeah. We'll be like,
We'll do a podcast. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking ahead.
All right. Do we need to look at a calendar?
No. I know. Yes.
he's fading.
Oh, the only I'm Santa Claus. The only day I know is the 24th.
That's all.
That's when I
important.
deliver presents. So we will do I was way off. We'll probably do a podcast the week of the 27th, and it will air the 5th of January.
Okay,
Is that right?
sounds good to me.
So, okay.
Right?
Yeah, we'll have
Sounds
to.
good to us.
We'll have to. That's the week I'm in Canada. I'll be like a popsicle. If they let me back into the country. I had a hard time getting in last time.
I thought you broke for a minute. You're short circuited.
No, I was just thinking I had an experience that's traumatic getting over the border. They were
Yeah.
asking me a lot of questions I didn't know the answers to.
Well, that's okay. You made it back.
Yeah, I did.
All right. Let's wrap her up.
All right.
We'll wish you guys a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
And see you in 2022.
2022.
It's hard to
amazing.
believe.
Yeah, that's how time flies.
2022.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say
That's
2222. We don't.
Hey. See you guys next time. Please go subscribe. Leave a comment wherever you get your podcast. They'll be dropping not every other Wednesday because this one will come out. Why am I trying to do this?
I don't know.
But there's going to be a big gap in between this episode
We're
and the next
just,
one.
we're just going to take
Yeah.
1 week.
One
off.
week off.
We're going
Yeah.
to celebrate. We're
That's
going to
right.
celebrate Christmas and New Year's. And we need to let people know we're going to be closed. We're closed that Friday and that Monday.
Is it? Why do
Do
you
we
need to let
need to
people
tell
know?
them this right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the holidays.
Well, I think they'll know.
We'll be closed for Christmas.
Yeah.
No. It's Christmas is on Saturday.
We'll still be closed on Saturday.
Yeah, but I want to mention this.
Okay.
No, our offices are closed Friday the 24th, which is Christmas Eve, and Monday the 27th. We're taking our Christmas holiday the 27th.
Right on.
Sweet.
Why is that so funny to y'all?
Because podcasts never close. You can watch this whenever you want to.
No, I said our offices.
I know
The
that.
Barudan offices. No,
Our
we don't
orifices.
close. No, you can watch this. you can watch it. I watch it on the treadmill. I watch it
Anytime you
2 or
want.
3 times. No, it's
Leave a comment below. Where do you watch this?
Or
No,
listen,
please.
listen.
You listen to me. We're leaving. Spotify, iTunes, rate, review, leave a comment.
Ho ho ho.
Yeah, please. I want you to get. I want to check you into an Alzheimer's unit for Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Peace out.
Bye.
No, you understand.
Nobody gives a.
That's so much going on in here.
Oh, we know. We can see it. It's like you're burning grits in your brain or something.